Good morning, students. Today we'll take up the topic fractions and decimals for class 7th. In this video, we'll be covering the topics: first, introduction to the concept of fractions. Then we'll go through the fractions, what are fractions. Then we'll have different types of fractions like and unlike fractions, proper and improper fractions, and then mixed fractions. So let us take an example. So if we have a pizza, right? If you can see here, we have this pizza and this is to be distributed among these 5 people. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Right? How much amount of pizza will each of this person will get? Right? So how, if I say that I distribute equal amount of pizza to all these 5, like we have these 5 slices, one slice I have given to this A, one second slice I have given to B, third one is given to C, fourth is given to D, and fifth one is given to E. Now what is the amount of or the portion of the pizza that this E will get? What portion of the pizza will this E will get? So he will get one portion out of the total 5 portions, because this whole pizza is being divided into 5 equal parts. So this E will get one portion out of total 5 portions. So 1/5 of the total. So each person will get one slice of pizza, that is 1/5 of the total pizza. So 1/5 is your fraction. So here we can say what is meant by fraction. It is part out of the total is your fraction. So this E will get 1 out of 5. That means 1 part out of 5 total parts. That is your fraction. So this E, D, C, B and A all will get equal amount of pizza, that is 1/5 of the total part. Now let's move on to the formal definition. What is actually fraction? It is just ratio of two integers in the form P by Q such that Q not equal to 0. Now what is the purpose that we have taken this Q not equal to 0? If this Q becomes equal to 0, then this fraction, it will become infinite. There will be no definition because 1 upon 0 is not defined. So this fraction will have no meaning if we say that Q is equal to 0. Right? So in this P by Q, this P, the upper part, is your numerator and this Q is your denominator. So fraction is always of the form numerator upon denominator. Right? So here we have another example, like a book is there in which 100 pages are there in total. A boy is there who reads 50 pages. Now we need to find out the fraction of book read by boy. So how we will find out? As I already told you, it is part out of total. Right? That means part means number of pages read by that boy and divided by total number of pages. That means 50 divided by 100. That boy has read 50 pages and total number of pages was 100. So 50 upon 100 is another fraction. So if we simplify this, then we know 52s are 100. So if we cancel out using the highest common factor, it is 1 by 2. So 1 by 2 is again a fraction. So this was the concept of fractions. Now if we move ahead to the types of fractions. Now what are the different types of fractions that we have? The first one is like fractions. Like fractions, we mean the fractions with same denominator. Like I said, that fraction is always numerator upon denominator. If the denominator is same, then these are like fractions. That means, for example, we have 4 upon 9, 5 upon 9, 7 upon 9. All these fractions are having 9 as their denominator. They have a common denominator, though, so they are like fractions. Then another we have unlike fractions, a fraction with different denominator. That means we have like 4 upon 9, 5 upon 7, 3 upon 8. They are all unlike fractions. Why? Because all are having different denominator, 9, 7 and 8. Then we proceed further to proper fractions. Here, what do you mean by proper fractions? That means whenever numerator is less than denominator. Mark it very properly, like numerator is less than denominator. For example, I have 1 upon 9. Now 1 is less than 9. 1 is less than 9. So when 1 is less than 9, so it is a kind of proper fraction, because numerator, 1 being the numerator, is less than the 9 which is the denominator. So it is a proper fraction. Next is improper fraction. Now here numerator is more than denominator, right? If you can see the example here, 9 upon 7. In this, 9 the numerator is greater than 7 the denominator. So it is a kind of improper fraction. Right, then another most important type of fraction, that is mixed fraction, which is used in maximum of the cases. It is nothing else but combination of a whole number and a proper fraction. Now whole number, like here we have 3, 1 upon 2. So 3 is the whole number, 1 upon 2 being the proper fraction, because proper fraction again means which is having numerator less than denominator, right? So these are the examples of mixed fraction. Now you can even convert the mixed fraction into improper fraction. Mixed fraction can never be converted into proper fraction. It can only be converted into improper fraction. How? For example, we have taken 3, 1 upon 2. Right. So multiply this 2 by 3 and add 1 to it. 2 into 3 plus 1 upon 2. Right. So this is 6 plus 1 upon 2. That goes for 7 upon 2. Again, we can do it vice versa. That means we can convert improper fraction into a mixed fraction also. For example, we have here the improper fraction 14 upon 3. If you can see, again numerator is greater than denominator. So it is what kind of fraction? It is a kind of improper fraction. So let us divide by general division method. Like 14 divided by 3. Here we can get 12. That 3 4. If you can see, we will move this arrow in the clockwise direction. And this is 4 2 upon 3. 4 will be your whole part and 2 upon 3 being your proper fraction. So this is 4 plus 2 upon 3. In the mixed fraction, it is written as 4 2 upon 3. Right. So this was all about fraction and type of fraction. In next video, in the next lecture, we'll continue with addition and subtraction of like fractions. Thank you.